the NAT building, Kenya National Union of Teachers. I think that's what it means. Whatever. So while we were there, immediately after we met, her friend tokelezea. So later on, my mom was telling me the story. Was like, unadhani mama Maureen tu alikuwa tu ametokelezea tu from nowhere. Tulikuwa tumepanga na mama Maureen because we needed to get you home. We sat down, we had a meal. My mom mentioned casually that I look like a newt. By I look like a newt, she meant that I was so malnutrition, I was pale. Actually, she said I look like a newt. Guy. Najua newt unaweza ona paka roho ikipiga. And she said I was so pale, I look like a newt. Anyway, so she said, you're always welcome to come home. When you feel shit has hit the fan, just come home. Let me know when you want to come home and come home. I was like, cool. She bought me a couple of things and gave me a little money. So about 2 weeks after our meetup with my mom, 2 weeks to about a month, this is after we have tried, okay, my baby daddy and his siblings had recorded an album with the help of another guy from Meru, and they were going to try and push it, and we had gone to this church. What is the name of that church? I can't remember the name. World something. It was in Tao, GPO opposite Izo sides. And they had said that we can bring the CDs and then they will help us like distribute, or rather they'll give us a stand at some open day function that they were having for their church somewhere. Was it Impala Grounds? Yes, the thing was supposed to be at Impala Grounds. My dear, we were not given a slot anywhere, and we have spent all the little money that we had created this thing. Sour. At this point I was just like, you know what, let me just go home. So I went home. Mama yangu, as I said, she said I look like a newt. So she fed me, literally, like, you know, like, I think, you know, have you ever been force fed paka you're like, am I a duck? Are you trying to get fagua out of me or something? Man, she fed me. Hey, she fed me. And then alikuwa ananiwekea kibuyu, you imagine, next to me every day. You drink that water, you finish it. And then, because I had this craving for mchele ya mchanganyiko when I was pregnant with my firstborn. I had, oh my God, ile mchele ya kuchanganyisha waru, you know that pilau njeri thing? Yes, I had a craving for pilau njeri. Na sikuwa nataka ya Kishori, mind you, nilikuwa nataka ya Pakistan. So na sikuwa nataka ikiwa moto, I wanted it cold. So my mom used to make it the night before, leave me money just in case I need to go to hospital. Nini signed me up for antenatal care. Did I mention all this time I've not gone for antenatal care? Hey. So basically my mom worked on rebuilding my health, because from her understanding, anyway, I was in a shit place. And in mine too, because anyway, I looked like a newt. She was not lying. Nilikuwa yellow. You'd think I was like a kapointi. And no, I was just malnutrition. So I've gone home. I've been fed. My health has been reinstated. I'm no longer malnutritioned. My mom has bought everything because we had nothing for that baby. We had nothing. Nothing. So my mom has bought everything. Mavirai, manguo, nini, everything. And then she had, you don't know, washed and packed them in a bag. Had a baby bag, I had shawls, I had everything. So one morning I wake up and I'm feeling some type of way. Before, I had been taken to hospital for false labor, like 2 or 3 weeks prior. Had been taken to hospital for false labor. So this time around I was like, maybe it's nothing. But then my hormones, is it my hormones or my brain or whatever it is that I was going through, decided we are going to Meru. So I packed all my stuff, all of my baby stuff. My mom as I said, my mom used to leave me money in case of emergencies, or in case I need to check myself into a hospital if she's not around. So I had money. I called a taxi from home. I went to the bus stop in Nanyuki. I remember even the first matatu refused to take me. Because there's different, matatu circles. First matatu circle that I went to with Gariza kwenda Meru, those ones refused to take me. I think in their head they were like, utatuzalia hapa. So the second one now accepted to take me. Kafungilia vitu za mtoto wangu huko juu. I remember karai ilikuwa sijui imehang huku nyuma ya mlango ya boot. Kwa boot, that's where the nini was. I went to Meru. When I got to Meru, I went and stopped at a phone repair shop that was owned by my baby daddy's friend. And then, so from there we were communicating. I'm here now. I'm feeling some type of way. So he came. He was at work in Meru. So he came. At this point now, he stopped running away from Meru. He's gone back to Meru. Sawa. Because I think after now me coming home, alipata another opportunity, because the boss in Meru had now called him back for a gig. So at this point he was in Meru. So I went to Meru and he was still in the same house that we were living in months before, when my mom tried to kill him. Apparently. So I went to Meru that night, labor. Nakumbuka nilikula mchele ya minji na tunyama. I loved that combination. Baby daddy made dinner. I was just there feeling madogodanyo. So as I said, that house was in a family home. Okay? So this family home obviously has a mother. Oh, Mama Sese, bless your soul, thank you. So Mama Sese came. Like, unasikia aje? So at first she was like, usiharakishe, you'll just go hang out in the hospital for long for nothing. So let's just skiza kidogo, and then we'll take you later. Somewhere at around 9:30, my pains got too much. Nikapelekwa hospitali by my baby daddy and Mama Sese. Meru District Hospital. Yes. Kapelekwa maternity. So my naivete, my stupidity had told me that I was gonna have my baby daddy in the room holding my hand. This is why I was making the whole trip to Meru. I was thinking he's gonna be there to hold my hand when I deliver. Movies much. Jinge na kwanga kwa vichwa za watu. Na government hospital, ushikwe mkono, umechizi. Haya. So Mama Sese was allowed now in, so that she can check me in, blah blah blah. But then my baby daddy, after the booking, my baby daddy could not stay, but Mama Sese could. So she stayed with me for a couple of hours. Nikapiga malap huko, nikapiga malap. Don't know at what point she left. Oh, I got checked for, I was getting checked for dilation. So you know that? That's what they do inside your bloody vagina. So I went like that several times, round 1, round 2. So finally when they felt like, cause they would give you a bed when you, a number of centimeters, I don't remember the specific number, but a number of centimeters open. So Mama Sese was staying with me over here waiting for my admission time. So when finally I got when they and it was time for me to it was time for me to be admitted. Now mama sese made her way back home. Mimi nikabaki huko. Wacha nile. Even now, I do not know all the names of Jehovah. But that day, I remembered zote. El Shaddai, Rafa, sijui nini, Emmanuel, Rab, zote. Hakuna jina ya Jehova sikuwa nimeitana kwa hiyo hospitali. At 4 a.m., you know, this is, I tell my daughter that she's you know, she had to make an entrance. My daughter was born at 4 a.m. on the 4th of April. She is a 04. Actually, it was, yes. So it is 04, 04, 04. As in, oh my God. My diva daughter had to make an entrance. She had to make an entrance. She had to make sure that her fours are lined. 04 at 4:04 on the 4th of the 4th month, my daughter came into this world. So the following morning, now when visiting hours came, baby daddy came, brought me now that phone number of mine, a little phone and whatever. My days huko zikaisha and I was taken home. Fast forward to a couple of, I think my daughter was about 2 or 3 weeks old. My baby daddy's brother comes to visit. So one time he goes pigas mzuru rona na huko. You know how a small kid is, whatever, is ni msumbufu. Mind you, we are still living in this one room. Sawa. So my baby daddy's brother has come. He asks for food. And I had not cooked. Of course. I was sleeping every chance I got. I was sleeping every chance I got. And when I wasn't sleeping, my daughter was being, you know, the baby, the proper baby, the one who cries. And I was the only one who was doing all this during the day. Once in a while, my baby daddy would help me do nappies. He'd help me cook. He'd wake up to sing for the child. When Alice was a baby, my whole family had to learn how to sing the song Sukari by Juma Tutu. Nakupenda kama sukari, nakwambia kweli sisiri. Ningekuwa mimi tajiri, ningekununulia gari. She loved that song. So every time the baby daddy at least was around, he would help with the baby. But this time around nimekuja, my baby daddy's bro asks me where food is. I don't even remember what I said to him, but it was along the lines of there's no food. And then he spoke as in, you know, that one of saying that his brother has married a lazy bitch. So I also spoke back. I'm like, siwa umenioa. The nigga slapped me across my face. Let's just say sikulala huko. My mom came to Meru. Sijui kama alipanda chopper. Sijui kama, she left work immediately. I called her and told her, nani amenipiga. Sikulala huko. Basically, my mom picked me up and took me back to Nanyuki. End of this part, eh? So, kama hujaona hiyo ingine, endo uione. There's part 1, and now this one, and then we will continue in another one, eh? Sawa sawa. Thank you all for watching. Asanteni sana. I'm very grateful. I will see you in part 3 and the rest of the story. This is heavy, this is hard, this is the beginning. Now, the full story is now. The full story is on its way. The making of Julia Maina. The making of Julia Maina. Thank you for watching again. Asanteni sana. See you next time. Spread some love, be happy, be kind. Mwah.